Hey, welcome back to my Let's Play of Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I decided to start in a different room than usual this time. And yeah, already back here. Alright, so yay. Honestly, I should be tackling Barrow soon. I want to try, if possible, to unlock the last charm options before I tackle Barrows. There is a reason for it. There's one choice on Barrows that requires maxed out charm. So instead, before I do that one, I'm just going to do a quick. Just quickly look at this. There's no missions left in this one. This is the So, Utopia Arcadia, an unusually large terrestrial world. Arcadia has a dense atmosphere composed of nitrogen and helium. Its scorching hot surface is mainly composed of alkaline basalts, but metal deposits are plentiful. Though several spectacular examples of columnar basalt formation offer scenic beauty, Arcadia's hostile environment has precluded commercial development. Nothing to scan in here. Eden Prime. Yeah, this is where the game started, of course. This idyllic agrarian world was one of the first human colonies established beyond the Quarian mass relay. Eden Prime's biosphere is unusually well suited for importation of Earth-native life. This fertility drew heavy immigration and development by the system's alliance and various corporations. Today, Eden Prime is a model of sustainable, organized development. The population is housed in space-efficient arcologies that tower over thousands of kilometers of green fields and orchards. Colony founded in 2152, population 3.7 million, capital constant. So one thing about Earth, about the human colonies in this game, most of them have fairly small populations. You have 3.7 million people. I mean, it's nothing to sneeze at, but it's not particularly large. When we get into further games, second and third games, and we get to see planets colonized by other races, most of them have much larger populations. Zion is a hydrogen-helium gas giant even larger than Jupiter. Despite its deep gravity well and lethal radiation, it supports a small helium-3 mining industry. The reason is simple. As the only gas giant in the Utopia system, it is the only local source of fuel for Eden Prime's power stations and spaceports. Zion has 112 satellites, ranging from Catrid asteroids to the moon of Asphodel, which is large enough to retain a thick atmosphere. Population of 1,061. The human strategy in colonization is get people on as many planets as possible, compared to the other races having a strategy more about building up colonies bit by before moving on to the next one. Xanadu's atmosphere is composed of methane and argon. Its frozen surface is mainly composed of potassium with deposits of calcium. Its location in the deep cold of the outer system and its lack of any valuable resources leave little to recommend it. Yeah, you might be noticing a bit of a pattern in the naming here. And finally, Nirvana has a trace atmosphere of xenon and krypton. The surface is a mix of water ice and iron oxides, with cryovolcanic plumes of potassium concentrated around the equatorial ridge. Nirvana has little of commercial or scientific interest. Though a few geological research stations were constructed in the early 1960s, all have been shut down for years. The Alliance maintains an automated ice cracking station, which has quietly stockpiled a large amount of deuterium fuel for use by the fleet. So yeah, all named after, concepts of utopia, of paradise. In the Exodus cluster, and yeah, Asgard. Take a guess what all the planets here are going to be named after. Thor. huge hydrogen-helium gas giant with over 90 moons. Its striking coloration is caused by the light of ionized hydrogen filtering through an upper cloud deck of sodium. The source of the ionization has not yet been confirmed, but Bohr's mass, equal to 6 Jupiters, and high temperature suggests it may be a small brown dwarf, a large gas giant that gained nearly enough mass to ignite into a small star. Though Bohr's deep gravity well makes mining operations difficult, it is the only gas giant in the system. The hydrogen needed for the local fuel cell industry, combined with the ever-present need for helium-3 fusion torch fuel, make it economical to mine. Terra Nova. One of the Class 1 colonization prospects discovered by the first wave of Alliance surveys in 2150. It was the second human extrasolar colony, and the first beyond the Quarian mass relay. It currently has the highest population of any Alliance colony. Though banded by a harsh equatorial desert, areas close to the poles are temperate. The pace of development was modest until extensive deposits of platinum were discovered in the 2170s. This rare metal, acquired in the clean-burning hydrogen fuel cells that power private vehicles, attracted a platinum rush of immigrants and investment throughout the Alliance base. In the past 12 years, Terra Nova has seen a 30% rise in population, and growth does not appear to be slowing. Yeah. Banded 2152, capital Scott, and 4.4 million population. So again, that's, yeah. The colony as a whole, across the entire planet, has a population of, what, half that of New York City? Tier? I'm going Tier. Is compositionally quite similar to Earth. However, it lies over 4 AU from Asgard, and possesses an atmosphere primarily composed of nitrogen and methane. While a potential target for terraforming, the presence of the shirt-sleeves habitable Terra Nova in the same system relegated Tier to a support role. Nearly 100 corporations, human and alien, have constructed extensive teleoperated mining, refining, and manufacturing facilities across the base of Tier. Combined with the platinum loads of Terra Nova, the resources they produce are driving development in the local hydrogen fuel cell industries. The Asgard system now supplies nearly 4% of the galactic market. Colony founded 2156, population 47,000, capital Caldedalor. There's Loki. Small terrestrial world with little to recommend it. One hemisphere is largely covered by an ice cap, and the other by craggy basaltic highlands. The rough, varied terrain suggests an ancient cataclysm caused significant damage to the world. This is seemingly reinforced by its unusually elliptical orbit, which reaches 6.5 AU at perigee and 7.1 AU at apogee. Penetrating scans of Loki's ice cap reveal a network of crisscrossing subterranean tunnels. Because some of the tunnels were surprisingly regular in shape and size, early expeditions looked for evidence of excavation. It was concluded they formed by natural processes. Loki's thin atmosphere is mainly composed of krypton and xenon. When it approaches perigee, frozen sulfur trioxides and dioxides can evaporate into clouds on the hemisphere facing Asgard. Phew! Alright. Asteroid X57. This is a DLC called Bring Down the Sky. It was I believe the first DLC for the game, with the Pinnacle Station being the second, as I recall. And this is definitely the better of the two DLCs. X57 is a metallic asteroid originally located at the trailing Lagrange point of the gas giant Bohr. With the increased development on Terra Nova, a new orbital port facility was necessary. Due to a shortage of funding, it was decided to mine out X57, using the recovered resources to finish out the interior for habitation. The asteroid was decelerated from Bohr's orbit using fusion torches, allowing it to fall into the orbit of Terra Nova. Recently, communications with the engineering team on X57 have been lost. The fusion torches have reignited, and the asteroid is accelerating toward Terra Nova. Alright, who to bring? Doesn't matter, there's no actual dialogue from the squad mates. I just want to vary up a little bit. Kate and Liara. Why not?
Status. Sensors reveal 3 fusion torches propelling asteroid X-57. At its current rate of acceleration, the asteroid will collide with Terra Nova in approximately 4 hours. Analysis. Torches must be disabled to cease the acceleration.
Yeah, thanks.
Hello. I heard your transmission. Can you hear me? You haven't found me yet, but I can't talk long. Shut down the fusion torches. I'm going to die. God, I hope you're hearing this.
Alright, there's the first fusion focus. So it mentions like 4 hours until you die, but until the planet crashes. Yeah, there's no actual time limit on this. In fact, you can actually leave the planet. See? You can actually leave, go back to the Normandy, go do a bunch of other missions, come back, and it'll be just the same.
On my way.
Just want to remind myself of something. I did get her electronics up. So, really I need him for decryption. And yeah, I've been keeping everyone's skills and equipment updated. Body of G. Mendel. The victim was badly beaten before being killed with a pistol shot to the back of the head at close range. It's likely he surrendered, only to be executed by his sadistic captors. Poor guy. I think that's useful. Survey Station 3 final entry, logged by Engineer G. Mendel. The central transmission tower is on the fritz again. No one ever listens to my warnings about single points of failure. I'm surprised our surface comms work half as well as they do. When Sludge shows up to relieve me, I'll go see if I can get the old girl back up and running. And pretty sure there's nothing else around here. Just making sure. Alright, and now we go for that very first fusion part. Whee! Yeah, I like doing that.
Headed in the right direction. I don't know who you are, but I'm damn go.
Just stay off the comms. Stay hidden. It's so weird that she's like... I don't know. There it is. last one's right here. Come on. Whee! Ah, another level up. Alright. Not very important here, but...
I'm on my way.
Going around, okay. Well, okay then. And 20 rounds, sure, good enough. Spinning around, sure, whatever. Whew. That's pretty good, damn good. Alright, I'll give it to him while I'm here. While I'm on this planet. Duration, sure. Should I bother spending these points? Let's see. Him. Caden. That one for sure. And Liara, what should she be working on? Yeah, survivability. Poor guy. Walk in and already we see a corpse.
Tarians.
Barak! Check! Check! Release the Baron!
You. Into the air. All right. I hate you. system. Throw him.
Took him out.
Yeah. Batarians.
It's over now.
Like I've mentioned before, that Batarians had a very different design originally. Oh yeah, grenades. Yeah, for some reason, BioWare still thought people used grenades. So yeah, with the release of this, they updated the designs of the Batarians and the codex as well. Ah, there we go. Before they had much flatter heads. With this one, they decided to they made them more humanoid. Which meant also updating their pictures in the thing, in the codex. Nothing up here. And another interesting thing is the fact that at first we can't understand them, but then we do. Translators. Hey. Like, what? I didn't hit anything. God. Oh, that's a... Damn it. Jeez, there's no time to move in with this one. There we go.
Who are you? What's going on?
My name's Kate Bowman. I'm an engineer. I was part of the team assigned to bring this asteroid to Terra Nova.
We were attacked yesterday by Batarian extremists. I've been hiding since they arrived. I think they know the torch went out.
The fact that it was yesterday says why they had time to plant rocket turrets.
Why are they doing this?
I don't know, but if this asteroid isn't slowed, millions of people on Terra Nova are going to die.
If I find out anything, I've
gotta go. Good luck.
Okay, yeah, I mean, shut down the torches. I got it. That's all I need to know for now. You can just, like, stay low. Stay quiet. Like, just stay hidden. Just don't put yourself at risk.
Hey.
Oh God.
Barriers.
I didn't mean to... Are you hurt?
Takes more than one shot to bring me down.
Sorry. I didn't even realize you were human until... Well... Guess I'm not much of a soldier.
If you're a renegade, you can go with a line... 4 eyes Batarian, 2 eyes human. Reference to Animal Farm, 4 legs good, 2 legs bad.
I know you're scared, but I'm here to help. Commander Shepard with the Alliance.
Simon Atwell. I'm the chief engineer on this rock. Listen, we don't have much time. The Batarians fired up the fusion torches.
I know!
We've got to shut them down before we hit Terra Nova. There are 4 million people down there, Shepard. My family, they live in Aronis. My kids and grandkids. Nice communities, good schools.
I don't have time to do the math in my head. What happens if we don't stop this rock?
Boom.
X-57 is 22 kilometers long, twice the size of the asteroid that wiped out the Earth's dinosaurs. It would be like millions of fusion bombs striking at once. Millions. The heat of the blast. 1,000 kilometers away, clothes will ignite. There'll be global wildfires. Air shock will flatten everything for hundreds of kilometers. Terra Nova will die, Shepard. Not just our colony. The planet. There'll be a climate shift, mass extinctions. The ecosystem won't recover for thousands of years. Millions, maybe.
Is there any chance it'll land in the oceans?
That would be even worse. Tsunamis would sweep inland at hundreds of kilometers per hour. Millions of tons of water would be vaporized at the point of impact. Global cloud coverage. The plants could all die, and if they go, the whole ecosystem rolls over. I'd have to run the numbers, but take my word for it, it'd be bad.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, what happens if it lands on the ground? Everyone dies. Everyone dies, including the planet. What happens if it lands in the water? That'd be even worse. Everyone would die, including the planet. I mean, yeah. Everything's screwed either way, so...
This doesn't make any sense. Batarians run criminal gangs. Unethical, but profitable. They don't destroy worlds. What does this gain them?
I've heard all the stories. Slave rings ranching people like animals. Pirate bands burning colonies to the ground. But this is... The Citadel conventions forbid asteroid drops. I never thought the Batarians would go this far.
Most Batarians aren't genocidal madmen, but these are terrorists.
Yeah, I know. It's just... This isn't how I expected the world to be when I rolled out of bed this morning.
Shepard, of course, is actually the victim of a Batarian raid. Lindwar. You may remember Talitha a couple episodes ago as well. Same raid. But I like to think that... But my Shepard is understanding. My Shepard may disagree with the Batarian government, but she's smart enough to realize that no matter the species, most people are pretty decent. Just want to live their lives.
You were on the ground when this happened. How many Batarians have you seen? And where?
They landed at the main facility. It's locked down now. They've changed the passcodes. No idea what's going on inside. I did see groups head out to each of the torch stations. Couldn't say how many, though. Enough to give you a fight.
Any idea who's behind this? Who's leading them? That might provide a clue.
I heard a couple of them talking. They mentioned a Balak. It sounded like he's the one in charge. They didn't seem convinced this was a good idea, but they were scared of the guy. Scared enough to do what he wanted.
Batarians everywhere, and I need to shut down all 3 torches. Anything else I should know?
One of the torches is surrounded by live blasting caps. We were set up to excavate when we arrived at Terra Nova. I rigged them with proximity detectors.
Why?
A tank of yours will set them off, so you'll have to go in on foot. Even then, they'll explode if you get too close. Just go slow and easy. You should be fine.
Why did you set them with proximity detectors? Why? Like, that makes no damn sense at all.
You set them up. Can you disable them?
Not from here. No. There are manual controls by the entrance to the torch facility inside the blast zone. You can disarm the caps there. One last thing. I had a crew working off-site when the attack hit. I'm worried about them. These Batarians are ruthless. I saw them smash the faceplates of guys working vacuum. And those Varen, I don't think they always wait for a corpse before feeding.
Any idea where I can find them?
They were running checks on our perimeter equipment. Easiest thing would be to tap into the transmission tower out on the surface. The equipment stations will show up on your sensors.
I came across a member of your crew. He didn't make it.
I see. Well, maybe the other 2 are still out there. You never know.
Hope springs eternal.
There were a bunch of engineers over at the main facility, but they're probably all dead. That or being held hostage by the Batarians.
A woman named Kate Bowman contacted me. The Batarians haven't found her yet.
Katie's alive. She's one of my best engineers. She signed on with her brother, Aaron, I think his name is. He's part of the security detail. I hope they're okay.
What can you tell me about Kate?
Smart as a whip and bold as they come. I hope she keeps hidden. If they find her... Oh, Katie. Don't do anything stupid.
Give me a worst-case scenario. We can't stop the asteroid. Could the colony be evacuated?
Shepard, it took 30 years for the population to grow that large. I'm sure they're moving people to remote areas, but they'd never be able to get more than a few thousand off-world. We just don't have enough ships. No one does. Well, maybe the Quarians, but I don't see them suddenly showing up and offering us a ride.
Why were you moving this thing in the first place?
Well, the idea was to drag it into Terra Nova's orbit, mine it out, and in the end you'd have a basic structure for an orbital station. It's a lot cheaper than getting everything up into orbit from the planet's surface. The minerals we extract almost cover the costs.
You better find a good place to hide.
Good
If
plan.
the Batarians come back and find you,
Yeah, I think I'll make myself scarce. Good luck, Shepard.
Not a bad idea, moving it in order to... You okay there, Caden? Yeah, this game's still got a few glitches. And he's still glitching. Gonna try something here. Okay. He's back to normal, looks like. Am I? So what's this over here? And can I get to it without it being too much of a pain in the ass? Oh wait, I actually remember what this is. I mean, I actually pretty sure I knew from the start. Okay. Now up here, come on, let me up. Yes, here we go. This computer is filled with operation logs and personal journals for a small pirate music station operated by X-57's engineers. It includes scripts for several promotional messages, none of which appear to have been recorded. Radio X-57, rocking this rock since 2182. Radio X-57, when your world seems hollow, we help you touch the sky. I think that might be a reference to a Star Trek episode, original series Star Trek episode. Radio X-57, talk hard. Radio X-57, your last best hope for rock within 300,000 kilometers. Yeah, way to rock it. Sorry.
Sorry. There's a lot of feedback. See if I can fix it. Meantime, just keep doing...
Yeah, that interference was probably my fault. Sorry, Katie Kate. This will probably be more of a pain to climb. Yep. As often as not, you gotta sort of drive sideways to climb just so you can find a place that isn't as obnoxiously steep. Just to find a spot that has some damn traction. There we go. Hey, come on, let me up. There we go. Whew, there we go. Not that I actually really need this, but why not? Dang it. There we go, that works better. Damn Data link between the transmission tower and several survey stations has been restored. Survey station locations are now shown on your map. Alright, okay, so let's go for the next fusion torch. Whee! Yeah, this is the one with the blasting cats. You will die if you drive the Mako close to them. Hey. Get out from me. Stop hiding, you stupid jerk. Also, no fair blasting right through the... That one done. At least one.
Ground penetrating radar detects anti-vehicle demolition nearby. Proceed on foot.
Believe it or not, this part's actually pretty tough to move across. Even on foot, you gotta be pretty careful. Oh, jeez. you go? Son of a bit was painted. Yeah, that bit is actually really tough because of that goddamn Batarian attacking up front. Ah, son of a... That's frustrating. I'm not gonna bother with the radio tower again. There's nothing. No points up there, but god damn it! I hate those mines. I'm usually better at that part, though. Stop paying attention. The Batarian. I hate the fact that those Batarians are there and you've got zero cover. You have no cover the entire approach to it. And, like, you can't even... Alright. Where was I heading again? Oh, there, I think. Alright, let's try this again.
You hear me? Getting all kinds of interference.
Oh, shut up.
Sorry. There's a lot of feedback. See if I can fix it. In the meantime, just keep doing...
Like, don't even bother trying to clear it up. It's fine. Like, I don't get, like... What crucial information does she think she's going to provide? Shut down the torches. Boom. I get it.
Warning. Ground-penetrating radar detects anti-vehicle demolitions nearby. Proceed on foot.
Okay, why can't I... Come on. Great. Yeah, I got them 20 feet. Yeah, that's great.
On me!
Where the hell even are the bastards? There's one. I think I see a head there. Get him. This is just too annoying to be interesting. Like, it's an okay idea, but it's handled really badly. Go. Got it this time. And ugh. Hurrah. Ugh. Engineers. Engineers are kind of a pain. Rockets. Yeah, this is probably the toughest.
Now it gets fun.
There we go. Those rocket drones are tough. On a side note, so there's 3 fusion torches, and you've already seen that 2 of them are different from the normal places of this layout. Not entirely different, but you know, a little bit different from normal places of this layout. You know, with the large bottom room and the 2nd floor balcony. Each of the torches had a different designer, and they competed a little bit to see who could come up with the most interesting... Okay. I should probably use first aid here. See who could come up with the most, with the best level design, bearing in mind that they all had to use the same basic building design. So, yeah, just a fun little thing that they did with this one, which allowed them to be different from usual.
Are you there? You've got to hurry. You really pissed them off.
I don't care.
Leader's setting charges everywhere. I think he's going to blow this whole facility.
Okay, that's actually useful information.
Don't shoot, please! No!
Who's shutting down the torches? I won't ask you again. Find this problem and deal with it. Get her out of here!
I mean, I don't know why she couldn't say. I mean, hell, like, she doesn't know. You know, who's shutting down the torches? I don't even know. Some person, some alliance woman. Like, just say that. There's no reason not to, really. Now the long drive, the long run back to the truck. Go and... Oh, snap, I missed one of the service stations. Alright, I'll do the service station on the... What the... What is... Why are you... Wow, I might have to... Wow. Wow, thanks for... Good job, BioWare. Good job. Great work getting rid of those glitches. Alright, that's not fair. I'm sure they did try hard. It's just tough to eliminate them all. But even so, that one seems to be weirdly common. This isn't the service station I've already been to, is it? This is the service station I already went to, isn't it? I hope this isn't the one I already went to, because that'd be a pain in the ass. It's the one I already went to. Dang it. Which means the one I want is on the complete other side of the map. Alright. I think I already mentioned before that some of the resources from this DLC, Bring Down the Sky, were recycled a little bit from their original intentions for the planet Calliston. which became Therum. So yeah, some of the ideas got recycled for this. The scene of Balak shooting that guy, there's a part of that I kind of feel like it might have been a better scene if we weren't sure who got shot. Yeah? Like, leave it... Claire's wondering if it was Kate who got shot. Because Shepard doesn't have any way of knowing who got shot. Yeah, maybe if there'd been like a bit of dialogue of Balak being like, your brother, right? Or something like that, or something to let Shepard know who got shot, but I don't know. Like I said, it might just be me.
Hostile spotted! All targets down.
Good job. Good job, Caden, good job. This body has severe burns and shows signs of major concussive trauma. Mercifully, the explosion would have killed her instantaneously.
This is Dr. Himes. They found me, damn Batarians. I can hear them out there prowling around, trying to find a way in. It sounds like they're attaching something to the door. If I don't make it, tell my family I love them.
Poor woman. So that's 2 of them dead. Maybe, just maybe, the 3rd one can still be found. Yeah, chances aren't looking good, but you never know. Maybe the 3rd one's managed to escape notice. Sworn this originally had something sort of alluding to the controversy, the Fox News controversy about Mass Effect 3, or about Mass Effect, I should say. Yeah, I haven't talked about that, but yeah, there was some controversy regarding Mass Effect on Fox News. Some woman, I'm totally blanking on the name, but some journalist went on Fox News claiming that Mass Effect was an alien sex simulator. She admitted to not having played the game. Eventually, she did acknowledge that she was wrong. Like, she did acknowledge that she screwed up, that she was talking out her ass, without having done proper research on it. But not before her books got review bombed on Amazon from people giving it 1-star reviews, while saying they'd never read the book. I'm willing to give her a little bit of credit, though, for admitting that she was wrong. Where's that coming from? There's where it's coming from. Alright, and the last fusion porch. Which has easily the most interesting layout.
Release the Baron!
Come on. Come on, Baron. Come on, boys. Batarian War Beast, they call it here, but yeah, it's Baron. Okay, well now I feel terrible. I've never heard one of the Baron make that noise before. I feel just terrible now. Yeah. Got him through the crack. Any more I can get through the cracks? Nah, they're on the move. Alright. Oh, whoops. No. Singular. Oh, something blew up. Okay. I was obviously picked a bad place to stand in. Oh well. Grenade storage box. No one who's ever played Mass Effect has ever used grenades, okay? Like, I keep forgetting they even exist. And I played Mass Effect way too many times, and I still never actually used grenades. Oh, nice. Maybe I'm getting better at this. And there goes the last fusion torch. Alright, so we have successfully saved the colony.
Hold it right there. This doesn't have to end in bloodshed.
Says you.
Don't come any closer. We can do this the hard way, or we can end this peacefully.
I didn't think you Batarians knew the meaning of the word.
Look, I'm just doing my job here. Hijacking this rock wasn't my idea. I signed on to make a little profit. A quick slave grab, nothing more.
This isn't just a slave grab anymore. Millions of people are going to die.
Don't you think I know that? I'm just following orders here. If it were up to me, we'd have already left.
He may be a slaver, but even he has some standards, I guess.
Well, it's not too late. You can still leave.
I don't think so. Bollock would skin me alive and sell my hide out of spite. Crazy bastard. This whole mission's gone to hell and I'm gonna pay for it.
So why do you listen to him?
Good question. I had a bad feeling about this from the moment we landed. Now Bollock wants you dead.
Good luck with
Bollock
that.
wants, Bollock gets. I can't change that.
Yeah, good luck with that, buddy
Do you
boy.
always want to be second in command? Get me out of here and I'll take care of Balak. Then you can start giving the orders.
Huh. An interesting proposal. It certainly has benefits over the current situation. Shut it down. This is Balak's problem now. I hope you're as quick with a gun as you are with your promises, for both our sakes.
Balak will get what's coming to him, and so will you if I ever catch you in human territory again. Are we clear?
Perfectly. Balak's holed up in the main facility. You'll need this to get in. Don't underestimate him. He's a mean bastard. Let's go. We're getting off this rock.
Yeah, you can actually avoid that fight, yeah. You can kill them if you want. You can kill them before you even start the conversation. Not sure I'll be able to get my Paragon high enough to unlock the last 2 charm before, we'll see, I guess. Yeah, let's do this. Kaden. What do I want to do with you? Alright, I was working on your bear. Get you more survivability. Liara 2. Survivability. No better armor. No better amp. Nothing there. Nothing. And yeah, there. Shredder around and kinetic stabilizer. There we go. Oh, I don't think I mentioned, but yeah, I've got Master Pistol. I've got the Spectre Pistol for Shepard now. I sold enough stuff that I could afford to buy it. I think I can afford to buy more stuff. Yeah, 364. So, yeah, I've got a good chunk of money. Where to next? Very last of the survey outposts. Yeah, so between episodes, I'll usually spread around some my experience and weapons. So last time, I bought myself the best pistol currently available to me. Well, no bodies immediate. That's going to be an annoying one. Not too bad at all. Survey Station 2 final entry, logged by Chief Surveyor R. Montoya. Communications are down, and there are non-corporate dropships landing near the main facility. There are flashes of light over the horizon. I can't be certain, but I'd guess it's heavy arms fire. As per emergency protocol, I'm arming the defense drones. I'm not waiting for my pickup. I'm going to investigate. And where's the third one? Okay, where are you? Seriously, where are you? Where did you get stuck? Ugh, the drones are a pain. Faint footprints in the dust lead off to the east.
I think we're done here.
The drones are probably the most annoying enemies in the game to fight. Thought I saw another thing to unlock. Guess not. Oops. And this is going to be Montoya. Looks like he died from a single shot through his helmet, likely from a sniper. Whoever killed him didn't even bother to search his body. There's still equipment in the service bag. That seems like it could be useful. for now, I guess. Not that she needs it. Alright, just one last place to go. And this is, believe it or not, yeah, this is actually a really tough bunch of these. Start with this one. There's one down. Yeah. One problem is there isn't really cover when you're in the Mako. Yeah, like when you're... Yeah, like you're supposed to look for cover in games like this, but... Go, there's that one down. Alright. Alright, one to go. There we go. Alright.
En route.
And now, an actually original base layout. And, actually kind of a tough fight. Alright, there we go. Got arguably the toughest part of this down. What? Duck, I missed.
CCM is hot.
What? I don't think I've ever heard her say that before. Am I even hitting the damn thing? is he? That. Another drone, of course. I think he's actually hidden behind some glass there. Is that an awkward angle, I think? I find it easier to fight up top. Yeah, there's a lot of enemies in that spot. It's honestly kind of tough, though. Kind of a tough fight.
Die, human! You humans.
Hey, Balak. Yes, we humans.
You're almost more trouble than you're worth.
Let the hostages go, and maybe you'll live long enough to explain yourself to the Council.
I don't answer to the Council. Or to you. I'm leaving this asteroid. If you try to stop me, I'll detonate these charges, and your helper and her friends are all going to die.
I can't just let you go, Balak. Not after what happened here.
This is nothing. You humans have done far worse to the Batarians. We've been forced into exile, forced to survive on what we can scrounge up. It's been like that for decades.
Why take it out on these people? They didn't do anything to you or the Batarians.
Didn't do anything. Aside from colonizing a world that could have been ours. Aside from using resources that should have been ours. We were left to defend ourselves. But the humans were stronger than us. We knew that. The Council knew that. But it didn't.
How were we stronger?
It was you. You and your kind are the only reason we're in this position.
Here's a question. So, the Batarians had an embassy, which means they were presumably part of the galactic community for decades, at the very least. Because Avina mentioned that it usually takes a century or more to get an embassy. So, let's assume that they did it faster than usual. Let's assume it took them only 50 years to get an embassy. That means that they were out in the galaxy, that they were out exploring space for 50 years longer than humanity. At least 50 years, maybe even 100 years or more. And yet they were still weaker than humanity was when it, just entered the galaxy? Really? Really? Really?
How does killing innocent people make up for that?
We had no other options. Sometimes you need to get someone's attention before they'll listen.
That's why you hit military targets.
Is that what Elysium was? A way to get our attention? Well, you got it. And when we responded, you ran like cowards. Now you want to start it all over again.
Enough! You couldn't possibly understand. Actually, you just don't want to understand, and I'm done wasting my breath. Now, if you want your friends to live, I suggest you step aside.
It's a tough call. Because, you let him go, and he's going to go, and he's going to almost certainly going to kill more humans. But my shepherd's all about saving lives in the moment. Worry about consequences later. Yeah, his whole spiel about what humanity did to the Batarians, he doesn't really go into enough detail for us to be able to have an opinion, but it comes across as just whiny. As a bad person justifying bad behavior. So, yeah, I don't like Balak. He's bad. He's a bad person.
You can go, but this isn't over. I'll find you eventually.
Maybe, but I made sure you won't follow me today. Those charges are still on a timer. Better hurry if you want to save your friends.
All targets down.
Oh, not now. What is this? What is this glitch?
Heads up!
I can't even fight like this. There we go. Oh, that glitch! Especially, what a stupid timing for it. There's one down. Cover me. Actually, why not?
Clear.
All demolition charges have been deactivated. Release the scientists from the prison cell in the low level box. Oh, and that.
He left. Is that all right?
And that also deactivated the whatever drones were remaining. I had a good 38. I had a good 30 odd seconds left, so nothing bad.
Letting him go was better than the alternative. I thought you were gonna stay someplace safe.
There might have been something I could have done to help. I thought I should be here. I know this asteroid better than anyone. You did it. Another hour and our course would have been irreversible. I ran the numbers, Shepard. X-57 would have struck near the capital city, the most densely populated region. But that's not going to happen, thanks to you.
That's because I'm a hero.
Is she all right? Is her team?
Balak was holding them hostage. I let him go to save them.
Let a terrorist go or sacrifice innocent lives. I'm glad that's not a choice I had to make. Is that...
Yep.
Will you get in trouble for that? I mean, he could do the same thing somewhere else, couldn't he?
No, I can't. I can't get in trouble for it. I'm a Spectre. I can make whatever decision I want.
Yeah, he could. Balak seemed like a practical man. Practical, but callous. I'm sure if he'd been in my place, Miss Bowman would be dead now, along with all the terrorists. But I'm not gonna sacrifice people who happen to be between me and my target.
So what happens now? The bad guys get away?
Balak gets away today, but we'll still be after him tomorrow and the day after that. Me, my crew, and every other crew in the Alliance.
Hell yeah.
He'll run and he'll hide, but eventually he'll slip up and we'll get him. Bad guys never get away, Simon. Not unless the good guys give up.
Well, I wouldn't want you after me. Shepard, thank you for my grandchildren's lives. I don't think I'll stick around, though. Not with the team gone. Too many ghosts. It's time for me to get back and spend some time with my family. Before I go, I'd like to offer you something. Maybe you'll have more use for it than I will. As lead engineer, I get some quality items. Take your pick. You've earned it.
I like the too many ghosts part. As for bad guys never get away, sure they do. Plenty of killers have gotten away and lived out their whole lives without ever getting caught. And hey, it's a big galaxy. Plenty of places for him to hide, and especially, he just goes back into Terry's face, and there he is. So the higher level you are, the better the equipment you actually get from him. I could get the human light armor, but armor I've got is pretty good. Quarian Armor is an interesting one. Apparently he had a Quarian, some Quarians work on his team briefly, and one of them let him keep the armor. Kind of tempted to go with that. Just because, I'll get better armor for Tally, but alright, I'll go with the Omni tool.
I know it's a lot to ask, but that Omni tool of yours, I could really use something like that.
Shepard, I think I mentioned that you saved my kids and grandkids. What's an Omni tool compared to that? Take it, with my blessing. I hope you get good use out of it.
One more thing. You asked me to look into your missing engineers?
Have you found them?
Yes, all of them. Their bodies, anyway.
Oh. I see. Well then, I guess it's better than not knowing.
Take care of yourself.
Be well, Shepard. We owe you.
Savant 7. Hey guys. Hey, how you doing in there, guys? Yeah, thanks for your patience while me and Simon just chatted away there. We had a really nice conversation while you were stuck in this room. Probably still terrified.
I can't believe you let Balak go. To save us. I half expected you to just let us die. Sacrifice the few for the many.
I mean, it was a possibility. I mean, I am a Trekkie. The needs of the many. But I wasn't the one being sacrificed, so.
Then I'd be no better than the Batarians. Besides, Balak won't get away with this. I know who he is now. He can't run forever.
You sound like my brother. He was always so stubborn, but always willing to do the right thing, no matter what.
This music, by the way, is the music. It's the romance music. You'll hear it much later in the game when actual, romantic stuff starts happening.
Your brother was the one Balak killed?
Yes. Aaron. He was the one who convinced me to join the team here. Said it would be an adventure.
Some adventure, huh?
I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but I should see to Aaron.
I understand. You've been through enough today. I'll get out of your way.
Thank you. I don't even know your name.
Yeah, see? Literally, she couldn't have actually told Balak who was shutting down the torches.
Shepard. Commander Shepard.
Thank you, Commander Shepard. You're not exactly what I expected, but thank you.
I'll let you go see your brother. Oh, by the way.
What can you tell me about the Batarians? What were they hoping to achieve with all this?
I don't even think they knew. When they first arrived...
Sorry, Kate, you're in an RPG.
They were talking about getting us back to their ship. They wanted to sell us as slaves. When Balak showed up, everything changed. It was his idea to redirect the asteroid. Said it was the will of the Batarian Rebellion, whatever that is. They followed him quickly enough, but I don't know. I don't think they're all as fanatical as he was.
That was a brave thing you did, Kate.
And it was pointless.
Risking your life.
Stubborn and determined runs in the family. My father was in the Alliance back on Earth.
Oh, just like
I
Ash.
was disappointed none of us kids signed up, but he'd be proud of Aaron. Sorry. I just...
How did the asteroid get all the way over here? And why wasn't someone alerted sooner?
The asteroid was scheduled to arrive in a day or two. Balak just sped it up. This rock is full of valuable minerals, but it was too far from Terra Nova to be profitable, so we attached some fusion rockets to it and drove it back. It was all going smoothly until... We'll get everything back to normal soon enough. Almost everything.
You've been through a lot. I'll get out of your way. So long, Kate.
I appreciate that, Commander. Goodbye.
Now I'll get out of your way. Sorry, you're in an RPG, so you gotta answer questions no matter what kind of mood you're in.
Thank you so much. I thought we were all dead. Those Batarians are brutal. I can't believe they were just going to send this asteroid into... Can you imagine how many people would have died?
For 4 odd million?
It's going to take some time, but we should be able to get this facility operational again.
Are you aware that your computer is sparking a lot?
Thank you so much. I thought we were all dead.
You sure you want to be trying to use that computer when it's sparking like that?
Why now? What do the Batarians want? The people on Terra Nova should name a continent in your honor.
Yeah, I'll take it.
I saw my life flash before my eyes too many times in the last few hours. At least the asteroid is still intact. We should be able to get this facility operational again soon enough.
So, I know you're a scientist, but this is a goddamn bomb. Maybe back away from it a bit. Maybe don't start playing around with the bomb. Just a thought. Maybe leave the bomb alone. Pretty sure there's nothing else actually to collect around here, but may as well pop down here. I like that there was that. I like that one Batarian who was hiding in there, like, die. Poor guy was scared. Honestly, wish I'd just run up and punched him, knocked him out. Instead, throw probably broke his bones. Probably killed him. Knocking him out would have at least allowed him to be taken for questioning. Simon? Yeah, not gonna bother. Yeah, grenades. I keep telling you, BioWare, we don't want your grenades. Before I return to the Normandy, there actually is, believe it or not, one last spot on this planet that can be visited. It's not on the map. And that's not interesting. It's not a particularly useful place to visit. There's really nothing there. But it is here if you want it.
Got it.
Yeah, just a big shed. Aid station, not that you need it. Oh, there is something here. The computer lists a complete cargo manifest of the containers outside. It is mostly uninteresting, excavation equipment and parts for prefabricated work shacks. A footnote catches your eye. Explosives moves to grid reference 32416 for safety. Speaking of explosives, let's get a big boom here. I like big booms. No. Come on. I like the beer. There we go. Hey, what are you... Yeah. Come on. The Mako is so annoying. The mountains are terrible. Alright. Now let's finish this planet up. Where are you? There it is. Yep. All the grenades you could ever possibly need. Even though all the grenades you'll ever need is 0. Alright. And that's actually the last thing on this planet. Or on this asteroid. So, back to the Normandy. So yeah, that's it's one of the better pieces of DLC, and one of the better missions in the game. Paragon's up a little bit. Yeah, I'm almost positive I won't be able to get the my Paragon high enough to get this before I do Pharaohs. Dang it! So yeah, it's definitely one of the better pieces of one of the better missions in the game. Oh, there we go. Translation: human cultures remain linguistically divided. Some converse in Spanish, others in Mandarin, Arabic, Swahili, etc. Every alien race has their own equally broad panoply of languages and dialects. Most individuals only know their mother tongue and rely on machine translation. Modern portable computers allow anyone with a few hundred credits of equipment to enjoy seamless, real-time translation of alien languages, courtesy of handheld PDAs, computers in clothing or jewelry, or subdermal implants. Without fast and accurate translation, galactic trade and culture would not exist. Governments provide subsidized software, updated through the public extranet on the fly, often as users approach spaceport custom facilities. Even the Batarians, who isolated themselves from galactic society nearly 2 decades ago, take pains to provide up-to-date glossaries and linguistic rules, though most suspect this is only so they can continue exporting propaganda. It is still considered broad-minded and practical to be able to speak without machine aid. Children often take courses in alien language, and most races can speak the simplified artificial trade tongue with little difficulty. Some species must rely on machine translation to interact with the rest of the galaxy. Hanar, for example, cannot reproduce the spoken language of any humanoid species, and other races cannot reproduce Hanar bioluminescence without mechanical aid. Newly discovered or obscure races don't have machine translation available until linguists have had time to study them. Yeah, it's definitely one of the better missions. It's very interesting, very fun. Balak is a total bastard. Hate him. Which is makes it enjoyable. The fact that the 3 fusion torches have different layouts to facilities to the normal bases of that type makes for a much more enjoyable experience in terms of the gameplay. The moral quandary at the end is good. Yeah, I mean, it's just definitely one of the best missions in the game, and a solid piece of DLC. Speaking of DLC, I'm kind of on the fence right now about whether to get a Pinnacle Station mod. On the one hand, it was part of the original trilogy, or at least, as DLC. On the other hand, it's not very good. So, yeah, have to decide whether it's worthwhile. Something to keep thinking about. just want to rearrange. I'm not going to be bringing Kaden along very often. So, give Tally and Garrus, who are going to be more commonly my tech squad, give them the better equipment. Because, yeah, the Pinnacle Station, it really is just... It really is just a combat DLC. And the combat is the weakest part of this game. And there's nothing particularly interesting in the Pinnacle Station mission. So I'm just not sure if it's worth bothering with. Let me know what you think, whether you want to... The reason it's not in the Legendary Edition is actually because of corrupted source code. Or they lost the source code, I think. They would have had to have rebuilt it from scratch, basically. And they just didn't have the money to do that. The budget. So that's why it was left out. Let me know what you think, whether I should bother with getting Pinnacle Station. Like I said, it's really not very exciting to watch. Not very exciting to play either. No real story to speak of. So I'm kind of leaning towards not bothering myself, but like I said, the one thing that's got me considering it is the fact that it is part of the... or that it was a part of the game initially. Or not initially, but yeah. It was part of BioWare's vision, so to speak. Regardless. That's it for this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. And I certainly enjoyed playing it. And let me know if you think I made the right decision regarding Valley. Well, let me know what you think would have been the right thing to do. Whether it would have been better to keep him or kill him. Or whether to kill him or save the hostages. But for now, thanks for watching and have a nice night.